Bowl. Signed up or refer a friend for Express Plus app and get $25 off your account and enter to win the Centaur Super Bowl Party Package, courtesy of Landshark, Snockers, Bacatas, and Running W Meats. With Express Plus, you get exclusive access to the latest and greatest entertainment. Make Super Bowl Sunday into an unforgettable celebration. Offer ends Thursday, February 8. Call 380-0101 or visit your nearest Centaur office. With Express Plus, enjoy anywhere, anytime. Centaur, your kind of company.
Tonight on CTV3 News, another fatal RTA recorded in Orange Walk, this time in the south. The victim is from the village of San Lazaro. Water tanks installed in the community of Tower Hill, rudimentary system almost complete. The Brazilian administration signs anti-corruption declaration. And the Minister of Trinidad and Tobago arrives in Belize with an entourage of investors. These are some of the stories we have for you tonight in our newscast for Wednesday, January 31st, 2024.
Ignite the innovator in you with Dell. Cellular World is an authorized partner for Dell Technologies. Whether you're looking for equipment for personal use or to transform your business, Dell Technologies can provide you with the right equipment to suit your needs. Dell is more than just desktop computers and laptops. The full line also includes monitors, data storage solutions, keyboards, docking stations, and other accessories. This is technology that makes it possible and provides solutions for every situation. Shop for your Dell products at Cellular World, your #1 Dell authorized partner in Belize, and get all the technology you want for less. Bring your brightest ideas to life with intelligent technology. Cellular World, authorized Dell partner.
Alondra de la Fuente for counselor. New to the political arena, she is well prepared in leadership with formal education. Loves to share her knowledge as a primary school teacher. She works with parents and community stakeholders. As president of the Belize Youth Movement Orange Walk, it allows her to spread awareness to the youths on the importance of embracing their role in society. Determined to work with youths, strengthens her leadership. Aims to build partnership with the people of Orange Walk Town, especially the youths. Alondra de la Fuente for counselor. Kadir Escalante for counselor. Young, multifaceted, university-trained entrepreneur. Eager to work for the continuous development of Orange Walk Town. Present counselor who works with the youth in sports and partnership with the people. He loves the music industry and its artists. Kadir Escalante for counselor. Joesse Cantun for counselor. Unwavering character and true patriotism that moves her to community involvement and organization. New Mom is a member of the Cancer Group and a founding member of the Eco Hearts Environmental Group. Bachelor's degree in Economics and Finance from the University of Quintana Roo. There she was president for the Association of Economics. As a counselor, she fulfills her passion for serving her beloved community. Joesse Cantun for counselor.
With Express Plus, you can stream on the go or stream at home. Stream the latest movies, telenovelas, series, anime, or music videos from your favorite local artists. Sign up now with Centaur's Express Plus.
Yes, I give her 50 times ending, now me have to pay.
Where you going, bruh? Now, who they stress you out again, Namule?
Boy, I don't want to believe at the fool again.
Again?
Brother, I mess up this time for
what you do
real,
this
for
time?
real,
Look
for
here.
real. You really want to?
Yes. I want here.
Can't make it a big deal.
We
Sure.
know attack.
I know how you going now.
Oh, man.
You really want to?
Ah, yeah?
Take my plan, and I give her. I take my plan and put it in a name.
Wait, so tell me something. You still pay for this plan?
Oh, yeah. But hear this.
This plan, I can't left this plan. Smart Belize. This plan, I can't left this plan, yeah. This plan, I can't left this plan. Postpaid plan. This plan, I can't left this plan. Smart Belize, get unlimited data. Smart choice plan can light up your day. Postpaid with eSIM, make everything better. Just visit Smart showrooms today. Boom! I can't left this plan. I can't left this plan. Can't left this plan. I can't left this plan. Affordable for everyone. I can't left this plan. The postpaid plan, cause the data really strong.
Man caller, you know why? Listen, hey, for the best post and prepaid. You know that smart catch back.
My bad.
She could left me for another man. The truth, once I have my plan, once I have my Smart Plus plan, I no worry cause the data strong. I know when the bleed, cause that's all I need. And you could tell me where you are, but I never left this plan. Smart have the best services. We post your plan have everything. So you could talk and text unlimited. Come set up your group. We got share plan 1 and 2. Up to 10 friends can connect anywhere. Boom! I can't left this plan. I can't left this plan. The postpaid plan, cause the data really strong. Don't dig it down, don't dig it down, don't dig it down. Smart Belize. Don't dig it down, 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 don't dig it. Smart, bringing people together.
Hi, I am Mayor Rigoberto Veos. I am honored to stand before you today as we embark on a journey together, a journey to continue progress, unity, and prosperity for our beloved Corozal town. Over the past term, our dedicated team has worked tirelessly to ensure Corozal is a better place for us. We have invested essentially on infrastructure, public service, and fostered a sense of community so that all of us can be proud. We believe in investing in our youths, creating opportunities for everyone, and to ensure Corozal Town remains vibrant, safe, and a prosperous community. We are committed to fostering an environment where local business thrive, job opportunities grow, and our residents can live a fulfilling life. As your mayor, I am here to serve you, listening to your concerns, working toward solutions, championing the needs of Corozal Town. Together, we can achieve great things. On March 6, I humbly ask for your vote of confidence once again. Let us all support a team that has worked extremely hard, a team that has shown the work, a team that you have believed on since 2018. Remember, working together, we can all be strong.
With Express Plus, you can stream on the go or stream at home. Stream the latest movies, telenovelas, series, anime, or music videos from your favorite local artists. Sign up now with Centaur's Express Plus.
Good evening with your news. Also simulcast on Face FM 106.7. I am Joanna Rodriguez. An elderly man from the community of San Lazaro here in the Orange Walk district lost his life on Tuesday morning following a tragic accident. According to police reports, 66-year-old Camilo Diaz was pushing his beach cruiser bicycle on a feeder road just outside San Lazaro when he apparently lost his balance and fell on the road. At that same time, a 72-year-old retired teacher of San Esteban reported that he was driving his red Great Wall Wingle on the feeder road at the exact time Diaz fell off his bicycle in front of his vehicle. Diaz was struck by the vehicle and received various degrees of injuries. He was transported to the Northern Regional Hospital where he was treated and released. On the way home, Diaz reportedly began having difficulty breathing and died before he could return to the hospital. Today we spoke to Diaz's grieving family, who said that the elderly man would traverse the area every morning as he would collect wood.
Pues viera que ayer como a las 7:05, 7:10, de todas las mañanas de él que él iba a buscar su leña, porque él tiene stroke, y pues él con trabajo caminaba y tenía su bike, pero el bike no tenía sus pedales. Él así como podía caminaba e iba todos los días a buscar su leña, todos los días. Y mi mamá siempre lo regañaba, decía no vaya, le decía, porque entre todos le ayudábamos para que él pueda comprar su comida cada semana. Pero usted sabe cómo son los niñitos de terco, se iba. Y pues ayer, como les digo, como a esa hora, como a las 7:10, dicen que el hombre, ¡pum!, lo chocó, así en el cañal. Eso no pasó no fue ni en media calle, fue así se podía ver.
Okay.
Y su bike de él quedó bien machucado, quedó machucado su rim y el handle. Ya cuando yo llegué al hospital, porque yo estaba en Orange Walk, cuando yo llegué al hospital, veo a mi papá sentado en la silla de rueda y después veo a mi papá pero sangrando de su cabeza. Y le veo su cara hinchado, y la nariz lo tenía bien hinchado con sangre moleteada. Al limpiárselo iba yo, cuando la enfermera me dijo, no lo toques, me dijo, y se lo metieron rápido de emergencia. Y le vengo y le digo al señor, ¿sabe qué? Le dijo, ¿qué pasó? Ay, yo no lo quise hacer, que no sé qué. Bueno, quedó así.
Contrary to the official reports given to police, Diaz's family says they have been made aware by persons who were in the area at the time of the accident that the elderly man was not knocked down by a pickup truck, but by another vehicle which is now being concealed. The family says this information has been given to police, who are currently investigating the circumstances surrounding Diaz's death. A few months ago, Minister Kevin Bernard, who is the area representative for Orange Walk East, embarked on a project to bring potable water to residents from the community of Tower Hill. The project came following concerns from residents as it relates to ongoing water shortages within the community. At the end of 2023, 10,000 water gallons were installed in the community as a temporary solution, as the minister worked on the installation of a rudimentary water system in the community. Well, tonight we can confirm that that project is in full swing, as the water tanks have been installed. This new water system, according to Minister Bernard, is being carried out at a cost of over $60,000 and is being funded through a partnership between himself and the Ministry of Rural Transformation.
Through my Constituency Development Fund and working together with the Ministry of Rural Transformation, we work together to build a new water system for Tower Hill. And so if you look at the images and the video yesterday, that's when they were hoisting the two tanks on top of the platform. So we now have those two tanks hoisted on the platform, and so the ministry will come in now and connect the necessary piping and pump to be able to start to get that process done. Hopefully, we want to see that this can be completed within the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks. But no later than the end of February, we should have Tower Hill with its proper own water system, and then people will start to be connected on this system. I have made also a proposal to the minister that Tower Hill has its own water board, so that there's no conflict within the Carmelita Water Board and the Tower Hill Water. So they manage their own affairs, and that the people, of course, they will have to contribute and pay their water, just as they were doing to the Carmelita Water Board. So, and then one of the issues that you hear people run to the village, some kind of journalists that they run to the village, they make malaria nice. But they don't realize the facts and the work that has been taking place behind the scenes to get these done. The UDP controlled Tower Hill for many, many years, Kami. And I hate to put politics in this thing. But they are the first one that run to complain, right? When they did nothing for the 13 years they were under the UDP, and for the many years they controlled Tower Hill as a village. They did nothing to do things like what we are doing for the people of Tower Hill. And so I thank the people of Tower Hill for their patience, because at the end of the day, we're bringing something that is critically important for the residents, which is potable drinking water, but reliable drinking water, so that they have access to water.
Works are also in the pipelines to address the water challenges faced by the neighboring community of Carmelita. The hope is to work together with the Social Investment Fund to bring that project to reality. The present administration has reached yet another milestone. As you may recall, the PUP campaigned heavily on ending corruption. Tonight, they are one step closer to implementing that objective with this morning's signing of the Anti-Corruption Declaration. The document was formulated and agreed upon after much consultation and will now see public involvement in the way government carries out its mandate while representing the people of Belize. It secures, as the national anthem says, our just objectives. The Honorable Charles Usher, Minister of Public Service, Political and Constitutional Reform, spoke with reporters about the declaration and what it means for Belize.
Well, what it is a declaration that was put together by stakeholders that met back in December. There was a conference on December the 7th, and these stakeholders, both government and non-government, came together to come up with general principles and specific principles as to how we can improve governance in Belize on a whole, to make sure that good governance is the order of the day. And so I'm very happy that we could get to this point where the declaration has been signed, and it's a message really to the government of Belize, it's a message to the political parties that Belizeans are serious about good governance. So I'm happy that we could be a part of this process today. Well, this is a declaration, but what is needed is that we need to enforce what the principles are in this declaration, and that's why it was important that the government established a good governance unit, because that unit is the focal point for all good governance initiatives in the government. It makes sure that public officers are trained in good governance, are trained in the proper way in which to carry out or to deliver service to the people of Belize. It is going to be a part of their promotional criteria in terms of taking this course. We did a memorandum of understanding with Galen University to provide the original training for these officers, and then these officers are now going to go to the different departments and do the same training for all public officers.
And in terms of the loopholes that some say still exist within the system, how does it really address that issue?
Well, you're right. We have to make sure that we look at all legislation, we look at all the areas, and we have to be able to train public officers to identify areas that may be weak, controls that maybe need to be put in place. And that's why it's important to do the proper training, but also to sensitize the public, educate the public so that they can be a part of this process as well, to call out when they see areas where there may be weaknesses or so on. And that's why it is a collaborative effort. That's why it is government, non-government, private sector, citizens coming together to make this declaration, to send a signal to the government, send a message to the government and the political parties that this is how they want their country to be governed. The Good Governance Unit has been looking at different campaign finance laws in the region, throughout the world, to do a comparison and see what best would work in Belize. They've also been reviewing the proposal sent by the Belize Chamber of Commerce on campaign finance, and we hope to have a paper soon on that can go to cabinet and hopefully then get into legislation.
The second part of the exercise demands endorsement from the cabinet before it becomes law.
Well, it has to go to cabinet. I have already indicated to them that today is a signing, and I'm sure that cabinet will endorse it. And certainly we have to take the pointers, both the general and the specific principles in the declaration, and to see how we can get the legislation done. If you notice some of the specific principles, for instance, the legislation on protected disclosures, that has already been introduced. We have other legislation protecting witnesses. We have legislation dealing with other areas that are in this declaration. But the areas that we don't have the legislation yet, we have to work with the Attorney General, with the substantive ministry to get those legislations in place.
And part of that good governance is that public officers must enter their files for review in order for their assets to be public knowledge. But as is, there is great displacement and follow-up when it comes to that part of anti-corruption, as many officers and ministers fail to follow that part of the law. So will failure to comply have consequences?
It was introduced and it went to House Committee. I don't believe that it had been brought back for second reading, so I think it's important that we get the process through to have the second reading in place, and then it goes to the Senate after that once it's approved in the House.
And I was asking specifically about members of the House of Representatives that are required to disclose their assets.
Oh, the Integrity Commission is the body that deals with disclosures for persons in public office. The deadline actually is the 1st of March for this year to submit the filings, and I believe that everybody needs to put it in place for sure by the 1st of March. The Integrity Commission has been looking at those in the past that did not do the filings. You saw a publication in the Gazette, and we want to make sure that all persons in public office do the proper filings so that the public knows exactly what assets they have, to see when they get in and where they are as the time goes. No?
Coming up next, discussions for a SARS-2 protocol resume with Guatemala. Stay tuned.
Fernando Sanchez for Counselor. Two-time counselor is a versatile leader, loving husband with 2 children. Skills have helped him in improving entertainment and recreational activities. Media member brings increasing transparency. High connection with the people of the town, especially in sports. Experience with both past Mayor Bernard and now Mayor Shepherd helps to foster development in his hometown. Fernando Sanchez for Counselor. Ladrick Shepherd for Mayor. True son of Orange Walk and leader of the people and for the people. Friendly and charismatic leader. Youths in Orange Walk are always engaged in sports, as this is Mayor Shepherd's passion. He pushes the idea that sports helps in personal development. Leader in many visible infrastructural developments and vehicle acquisitions for the town council. Hard work from the heart always pays off. Ladrick Shepherd for Mayor.
With Express Plus, you can stream on the go or stream at home. Stream the latest movies, telenovelas, series, anime, or music videos from your favorite local artists. Sign up now with Centaur's Express Plus.
Dorette Pascasio for counselor. Young master educator and present counselor who strives for academic excellence in her students, since education is the key to success. Studied in the field of emerging technologies and is a visionary teacher for 10 years. She is the leader of the disability team who assists the mamas groups. Embracing every opportunity, learning from every experience, and let your passion guide you to a future of purpose and fulfillment. Dorette Pascasio for counselor. Alan Yu for counselor. Native Orangewakenyo and Belize Youth Movement Orange executive member. Present counselor is a cell phone and electronics technician and thus knows the pivotal role that small and medium businesses play in the economy. Led the first initiative for Orange Walk Town to be named the first fair trade town in the Caribbean. Committed to making Orange Walk a thriving and inclusive place for all residents. Alan Yu for counselor.
Shop smart for your Samsung devices in Belize and enjoy benefits you won't get anywhere else. When you shop locally for your Samsung, all your devices will be covered by a 1-year local warranty. You won't get that when shopping with the other guys. When in doubt, always look for the Cellular World seal to know you're getting the real deal. Shop with confidence and enjoy your Galaxy knowing that it can be repaired locally at our Samsung Service Center by certified Samsung technicians using original parts and machinery. Even better, enjoy the best LTE experience in Belize, knowing that your Samsung devices are compatible with major local carrier networks. Get the ultimate Samsung Galaxy experience only when you shop from authorized Samsung resellers nationwide.
I'm connected. Yo.
I'm connected.
We're connected.
Create the perfect broadband bundle that fits your style with Smart Connect. With the Junior Bundle, get 50% off your national calls and up to 6 gigabytes of data at no extra cost. Get postpaid added for an additional cost of only $25 with the Prime Bundle. Stay connected with unlimited smart-to-smart calls plus 6,300 megabytes of data and free international minutes. For the family, pay $28.13 more and get the Binge Watchers Bundle with Netflix. This bundle gives you 4 profiles with unlimited streaming on multiple devices. Visit a showroom near you to sign up and personalize your own bundle combination with Smart Connect. Smart, bringing people together.
We are a town with tremendous potential. We see it. We are working daily to get us closer to unlocking that potential. And with your support, we will get there. In the upcoming weeks, we will unveil more ideas and plans for Corozal Town to become a tourism destination for local and even international tourism. By adding new features for cultural, recreational, and entertainment spaces. This sector will create jobs, support our local talent, and boost our local economy. My colleagues, we have been working hard and much has been done, but there is still more to do. The PUP7 team welcomes the challenge and is committed to working with our community.
As part of his commitment to the residents of Orange Walk East, AB Representative Minister Kevin Bernard is working along with the Ministry of Infrastructure to secure the upgrading of the main thoroughfares leading to various rural communities in Orange Walk East. One of the projects which is to begin shortly is the upgrading of the Champine Ridge Road, which will see more than 2 miles of road from the entrance of the Come and Go gas station all the way into the community. That project, according to Minister Bernard, is set to begin in the coming weeks.
And let me publicly thank my colleague in the cabinet, Minister Espat, and of course our Prime Minister for making, through the Ministry of Finance, the funding available for this type of work to take place in my constituency. A long promised road. Some told their people to imagine, we are delivering. And the people of Champion Ridge will soon see 2.2 miles of road paved from the junction of the highway all the way to the school in the village. And that's just one part of the project that we are doing. If you notice what they are doing as well, the Ministry of Infrastructure is going in and they are changing culverts, they are putting new culverts so that we can have a good road. So there's a lot of work taking place across the constituency, and this is a major project for us that the people of Champion Ridge are so happy that they are now seeing the reality that this is taking place.
That road will be upgraded from where to where?
From the village all the way to the school.
Okay,
all the way, 2.2 miles.
From the moment you enter the village, right?
All the way into the village, all the way to the school. You're going to walk to the end. That's
Okay.
where the school is. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's where we're going to be paving. So that will run all throughout the village.
Okay.
So that's going to be a major investment, like I said. And thanks to the Ministry of Infrastructure, they are doing this on their own resources, in-house resources. And so just as what the minister has said, in every rural communities, they are going to reach out to get this done. They just recently had done, I think, in Guinea Grass too. They had done the village, and the plan is that Tower Hill and up to Guinea Grass at some point, they want to be able to connect that in this new budget year.
Okay.
So those are projects that we are fighting for our people and lobbying for our people, and that will come to our people.
Additionally, Minister Bernard says he is supporting the village council in a project to see more than 100 lots distributed to young people in that community.
My recommendation to the village council has been, get your petition. That's the first step. Have your council meeting to pass a resolution. If that's what the council feels that is something that they want to do, then they need to have a general meeting with the community to take the resolution to the community, to have the community say if they agree or not. If the community agrees, then that's where we come in, to support them, to get the Ministry of Natural Resources to assist with the survey and the subdivision and so forth. So that's what I have said it, and I have been clear on my position that it is not my responsibility to go in there and dictate to the village to say this is what we're going to do. It has to come from the community. It has to be supported by the community, and that is what is being done. So for the UDP opponent to be going around in his social media talking a pile of nonsense that are mistruths, I just wanted to make sure that I could clear that air up.
Right.
And on behalf of the chairman, I know that he has a scheduled meeting with the community, I believe, for this Friday, I am told, so that they could get that process started, that process continued.
Right. How many acres of land are we talking about?
I think if the most land that can come out of that, if you look at the parceling and leaving the green space and all that, I understand it's about maybe 125 to maybe 150 house lots that will be able to be issued.
Right.
I mean, and they are deserving young people in that community that want a piece of land.
Right.
Some of them are living in their same parents' yard.
And the area is not being utilized
No, it's not
for
utilized.
nothing.
It's not utilized. And they want to talk about, we want to ensure that we could keep the agriculture fair. The area where there is the showground will continue to remain showground.
Okay.
But the whole horse racing and all of these activities are no longer active in Champion Ridge. And so why waste land that can be put to good use? But the section that will remain, I'm told, for the showgrounds where they can continue to showcase their produce and I know the chairman and the village council would have wanted to carry out the activity this year, but they decided that they will postpone for the following year because they want to do some advancement, some enhancement in that area as well, so that by the time next year comes, we could have a good agriculture showground and community day.
While the community of Chanpine Bridge will soon be able to enjoy an upgraded road to their village, Minister Bernard says he is also working along with the Ministry of Infrastructure Development to see roads in other communities rehabilitated. For many years, the residents of Santa Marta, for example, have been clamoring for better road conditions. While some upgrading works are expected in the area soon, Minister Bernard says the hope is to get secure funds to have that road fully paved during his term in office.
There's been some challenge in that area. I think some areas that we need to put in culverts, and the recent constant rain has caused the road to deteriorate. So the commitment is that the ministry will go in to do a fix for right now, and then in the new budget cycle, they're going to do some major works on that road, which includes putting good material, lifting up the road, putting in the necessary infrastructure, the culverts, and possible drainage in some areas that we could have runoff of the water.
Okay.
Because, again, that's a main corridor for farmers in that area. And while we have done a lot in the village in terms of the health clinic, the digital center, the school, bringing communication to the village, we now need to ensure that the main road that people access, the farmers access, they bring their produce to town, and so we have to ensure that that road is also upgraded to some level, to some better standard.
Right.
And of course, again, in Palmar, we recently did some remedial works in the village to go in there. In fact, what I do is I coordinate with the ministry. I support through paying some of the overtime for the weekend workers, through our constituency funds, and then the ministry affords the support by the equipment and all the workers to go in and get the work done. And I know we're planning another weekend at some point to get in there to continue to do some other areas in Palmar. But my goal and my commitment to the residents of Palmar is to see at least those two main roads that run through the village paved. And that's a commitment that I'm working on, and that I want to lobby to ensure that we could get those two main roads paved, hopefully before the end of our first term.
Infrastructure works also continue in the town, according to Minister Bernard. These works are being carried out in collaboration with the Orange Walk Town Council. Trade Minister of the Twin Islands of Trinidad and Tobago arrived in Belize to carry out a trade mission. The visit is scheduled to last from January 30th to February 3rd, 2024. The Trinidad and Tobago delegation hailed from 23 private companies, including health, marketing, food and beverage, oil, among others. Belize ranks as the fourth top destination that TNT exports produce in the CARICOM region. During the mission, TNT Trade Minister Guppy Schoon will have discussions with the Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, the Minister of Agriculture, and the Minister of State in the Ministry of Finance.
We came here a long time ago, so Trinidad and Tobago did in fact bring missions to Belize. However, we haven't done so for a while, and I think it's important that we reset and we refresh those trading relations, especially in terms of our CARICOM commitments, to see if we can deepen the trade and investment relations between our both countries. As it is, Belize is a strong trading partner within the region for us. They're fourth in line, and there are a number of products from Belize that we import in terms of your citrus products, oranges, concentrates really, and grapefruit, pineapple concentrates as well, and also red beans, and I believe there are a few other types of beans as well. We feel that there are other things that we can import from Belize, but Trinidad has on offer. As you know, we have a vibrant manufacturing sector, so we do feel that there are a number of items that we can export to Belize. But generally, it's about increasing our trade and relations, and of course, deepening our bilateral relations, which is already strong. And so today, we're very happy to be here. It's an opportunity for me to, well, Prime Minister honored us with his presence. We're very grateful for that. And I'm very happy to be here with Minister Fonseca. And also, I will meet with the Minister of Agriculture and the minister who has responsibilities for investments as well. We really want to look at the whole approach. We want to think a little bit about the connectivity. It will be a lot easier if we can fly from Trinidad, Jamaica, Belize, than having to go to Miami, wait, and then come down. So there are a lot of things that we can talk about, put on the table, exchanges in education, and looking at things along the value chain which we can do together. And because you have so much land here, you produce so many products. Trinidad and Tobago does not have that luxury. We're a very small country. So that it would really be a good thing if we look at what the synergies could be, where you can do the production and we can do the processing and canning. But there are things that we can look at. And I'm sure that there are lots of ideas that Belize has that we can share, that they can share with us, and we can see how, it can mutually benefit both sides. But we're very, very pleased to be here with a strong contingent of providers of our manufactured products and some of our services as well.
Both countries share similar challenges, including inflation. Minister Schoon spoke about how her country has had to deal with that dilemma.
Food inflation is a global problem, and it's something that we have to understand. We are strong importers still, despite the fact that we do produce as well. But we envy you, because I know that in COVID, that Belizeans could have had everything they wanted right here in Belize, so that you're pretty much self-sufficient with a lot of good meats and vegetables and fruits and rice, I think, and so on. Trinidad is deepening its activities in the agricultural sector. We all have on board that commitment to reduce our food imports by 25% by 25. So Trinidad and Tobago has engaged in a lot of production, in production of various products like rice and cassava and so on. But again, we do not have the blessing that you have in the land space, and therefore you being able to do more agricultural products. We would never have that. We're very small, land is a finite thing, but we can do a lot together. And we still can produce more in Trinidad, but I think that together there can be some synergies which will benefit both sides. But the food inflation, it's about growing more, and it's about eating local. I think a lot of your people do that. In Trinidad, we're beginning to do a lot more of that. But as you would realize, a country with a high GDP, people are accustomed and are able to buy imported goods. But that's something that the Prime Minister and the government is very focused on reducing our food imports and controlling inflation.
With Belize being one of the most business-friendly countries, it gives investors access to other markets that already have a trading agreement with us, says Prime Minister John Briceño.
Certainly, it's my hope and my expectation that this mission will shed light on a vital opportunity for both Belize and Trinidad and Tobago, the promotion of our economic cooperation and cultural exchange between the two nations. We stand on the brink of a new era filled with possibilities. As such, it is essential to recognize the potential benefits that can arise from strengthening the ties between our countries. My suggestion or my recommendation to you is just don't look Belize as 400,000 people. A market of just 400,000 people, but a market that has potential to connect you to Central America, that has about 25 million plus people, and also an avenue to connect to Mexico, a market of over 125 million people. We are a member of SICA, and as SICA we can have access to their markets, and we are working to have access into the Mexican market. In this journey towards economic cooperation and cultural exchange, it is crucial to recognize the power of human connections. Today, I urge you to seize this moment to strengthen the partnership and friendship. Let us invest in each other's potential, foster innovation, and create a better future that will benefit our both peoples and countries.
Yearly, some $90+ million of Belize's products is exported to Trinidad and Tobago. That amount is expected to increase via the trade mission.
So I think there's great potential for us collaborating and great opportunities for economic investment in Belize that I'm very excited about, and I know our team at the Ministry of Foreign Trade is very excited about. So we, after this, I will hold discussions with the minister, and we will get into more details about specific areas, particularly agriculture, but also, the whole area of the manufacturing sector. You all know that we have talked about this for a long time in Belize, that we have not been able to develop a manufacturing sector in Belize. Canning of goods, canning of fruits. We talk about these things, but I think there's a real opportunity with Trinidad's help and support that we can achieve this objective. So we look forward to those discussions.
The Trinidad and Tobago delegation will also be meeting with the Belize Chamber of Commerce and Industry before ending their visit. Minister Francis Fonseca is Belize's new Minister of Foreign Affairs, and Foreign Trade. In that capacity, he recently made a visit to Guatemala in mid-January, where he was accompanied by Prime Minister of Belize, Honorable John Briceño. After taking the reins of said ministry, Fonseca says on national television that he is hopeful that Belize and Guatemala will finalize a SARS-2 protocol as was promised years ago. The minister was questioned today about this, but the Guatemala is advancing. The 10th Bob Marley tribute organized by the Charitable Roots Foundation with this earmark is proceeds to assist 10-year-old Antonio Chan with his medical treatment. Antonio was diagnosed with leukemia at the age of 9 after he began experiencing severe pain across his body.
Empezó con dolores de hueso, creo yo, porque un dolor profundo que tenía y lo fuimos llevando hacia el hospital, lo ingresan, le dan de alta, nos vamos a la casa, ya le venía seguido los dolores. Pero empezó pues un día en la escuela que dice que viene y en la noche empieza con dolor en el pecho. Pero luego me dijo que es un niño que lo ponchó.
Okay.
Le dio un golpe y a través de eso pues empezaron los dolores y pues así fue y lo llevaba y lo ingresaban, le daban de alta.
Okay. Entonces le daban medicamento para los dolores,
Sí, para los
calmar
dolores,
el
sí.
dolor más o menos.
Pero como no sabían, pues
Okay.
nomás íbamos y veníamos y empezó con el pecho, luego se le bajó en el brazo.
Okay.
Y del brazo pues le bajó por su cadera para sus pies abajo. Y fue un día que ya no puede caminar, que no sientes pues que le duele y no lo podías ni tocar. Y entonces agarramos y lo llevamos al hospital, pero gritando porque no lo puedes tocarle,
No,
no,
exacto.
ni alzarlo, quiere que lo alcen porque empieza. Que no lo toquen porque le duele demasiado. Ya luego lo llevamos al hospital, pues le hicieron análisis, biopsia y esas cosas. Y no, pues nomás me dijeron que tengo que buscar un hematólogo.
With that said, Antonio and his mother found themselves at a crossroad since in Belize the service needed is not available. They would need to find assistance in Guatemala or Mexico, and the monies to do so was not available. At the end, the family opted to seek assistance in Chetumal.
Como no tenía papeles igual, se me hacía difícil para mí.
Okay.
Y cruzamos pues la migración, le pedí a don Monchi que me ayudara pues para cruzarlo. Y así me ayudó y cruzamos y fuimos ahí a urgencias y ahí pues lo atendieron y todo, le hicieron análisis. Ya después la doctora Asunción, pues la hematóloga de Chetumal, lo hizo un aspirado de médula y ya tenía que venir entre 7, 8 días el resultado, tenía que esperar, pero ya estaba ingresado ya.
Muy bien.
Sí, lo hicieron y después, pero ya me hubiesen dicho antes que tenía 90% de leucemia.
Leucemia.
Sí, y nomás pues...
Nomás era para confirmar,
para
¿verdad?
confirmar, pero mejor ya me daba pues...
Sí.
Porque ya 90%, pues...
Exacto.
Sí,
exacto.
nomás era que venga el resultado y pues ahí seguía pues ahí con dolores igual, pero lo iban tratando así, pues gracias a Dios, ya desde allá hasta, desde como 2 semanas, 3 semanas que estaba ingresado ahí.
Okay.
Pues ya solo esos 2 semanas, 3 semanas estuvo con dolor.
Muy bien.
Ya después de eso, pues gracias a Dios hasta ahorita pues no he tenido ni un dolores.
Okay. Entonces va recibiendo tratamiento, quimioterapia.
Ándale, sí.
Okay. No estamos hablando de un cambio de médula aún,
no,
para él no, ¿verdad?
No, nomás es fase de mantenimiento ahorita, el de protocolo 13 que lleva, porque llevaba el protocolo 15, pero como a raíz de eso, del quimio que fue agarrando, le ocasionó de la pancreatitis, le agarró y entonces pues así ha estado y le tuvieron, pues se atrasa porque luego se enferma, le da dolor y se atrasa con sus quimios y así va y lo ingresan hace un mes, así ingresaba de las pancreatitis.
Knowing fully well that the medical bill for Antonia are mounting, the Charitable Roots Foundation, after consultation with the Orange Walk Cancer Group, decided to step in and assist the family financially by carrying out the 10th annual Bob Marley tribute scheduled for Saturday, February 3rd at the Orange Walk East Sports Center.
People are really looking forward to the show. It's like I said, it's just a different lineup or different event as compared to other charitable fundraising events where you go to the park or you know. So people are looking forward to it. It's February 3rd, this Saturday, at the East Sports Center. Doors will be open from 6. Okay. We have a whole lot of giveaways. We have a whole lot of entertainment. We have the band from, like I mentioned, from Belmopan, Mile 41. We have DJs like DJ Jeras, Bilo, DJ Lulo, and DJ David. They will be there assisting us too with the music while the band is on break. And we also have Dara, if you know Dara Robinson from Belize. He is actually the one who started the whole program, and then I started it in Orange Walk, our group, which consists of Omar Ayuso. Everybody know the famous Honorable Omar Ayuso.
And he's actually flying in
yes,
today.
Yes, he's flying in today to be with us. He's such a great help to the group. We have Delsa Cummings, we have Melissa Cadle, we have Marvit McFarlane, and we have Councillor Dorrit Pascasio. We have been together from day one, and it's a dynamic group that works together for this cause, because it's not an ordinary cause.
Is there a certain amount that you're looking forward to obtaining, or it's whatever the community decides to assist in, then that would be given to Antonio's mom?
Well, it's whatever we collect. We have some great sponsors as well, and then after expenses,
right?
Yes, we have to. So we have to wait and see you know, exactly, and we're hoping and praying that it doesn't rain because that plays a lot as well, that people don't come out
Right.
when it rains.
Right.
So we are praying that Saturday will be a very good day, no rain, and that the crowd will come out. We're asking, you know, that the crowd come out and support us, support Antonio.
As mentioned, the event is scheduled for this Saturday at the Esports Center. Entrance fee is $10. And that's the news. We invite you to join us for another newscast on Thursday, February 1st, here on CTV3 and Fiesta FM 106.7. Remember that to read a text version of the news, you can visit our website at CTV3BelizeNews.com. You can also log on to our Facebook page for current stories at Facebook.com/CTV3Belize News or our YouTube channel at CTV3 News BZ. Remember to wash your hands and remain safe. From all of us here at CTV3 News, thank you for watching and listening. Good night.